Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be doing the reading for you today. It is a general message, so take it as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. There's plenty of other readers on YouTube that might resonate more with you. I love some of them myself. Okay, I'm going to be using this as just a guidance message. And for those of you not familiar with me or the channel, I don't sugarcoat things. I use profanity and talk about adult stuff. So, if that is not your thing or you have children around, or just don't appreciate that in general, respectfully, I'm always giving you the opportunity to sign off ahead of time, okay? Which would be now. All right. So today, for this cards and divine timing message, I'm going to be using my Romance Angels deck, okay, from a position of self-love, right? I was guided to my Earth Warriors deck, which is one of my newer ones, and I haven't used it that often, so I'm going to read some from the book for you. If I butcher any of the words on these cards, some of them are completely foreign to me. You can correct me in the comments if you know how to pronounce it and I screwed up. I'm also going to use my Whispers of Love deck as an action deck for what action in love that we could take for ourselves. And I'm going to be using my Universe Has Your Back deck as a closing overall message from the divine to you. All right, whatever is in your highest good with these cards. So, getting it started. What card above all other cards do we need to receive at this time for our self-universe, for those who would catch this message whenever it reaches them? What card above all other cards needs to be received in the highest? Here it goes. Hey, hey, hey. All right, so we got two. New love and passion. New energy is stirring your feelings and allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. All right, so right off the bat, guys, this is about refinding the love, the new energy within yourself, and getting really passionate about life again. Really taking yourself into your own arms and giving yourself a big old hug, like, you know what, I got you. To the person in the mirror, right? I got you. To the person in the mirror. And falling in love with yourself all over again. Bringing a new energy of that union within, that union within the self to the forefront, and getting back in touch with who you are and everything that you are that is beautiful, right? That is beautiful. So, oh, and I'm getting your angels are guiding you always, right? They're always whispering in your ear, teaching you how to love yourself more. Right, when we talk about the inner union within the self, the divine masculine and feminine aspects we all hold being in union, that's when our head space, the actions that we take, sync up and match the feeling that our heart space is giving us. It's called following your intuition. If something is pinging you like, no, maybe I shouldn't, although I really do want to help this person or I really do want to be there for them, but someone's like, oh, maybe you shouldn't go. Maybe you should have said that. Like, that's when your headspace and heart space aren't in alignment. They're not in agreement with whatever that action is or whatever those words are. This is about really trusting and choosing your words carefully, your actions carefully, to make sure they're in alignment. You start to love yourself in your life again, right? You trust yourself. So that's a whole new energy, right? That's a whole new energy. When we stop putting other people first and we really do take ourselves into consideration all the time, we take ourselves into consideration and make ourselves a priority, we bring a whole new energy to the field. Something that we can get really passionate about. All right? So, messages from our Earth Warrior deck. The art on these cards are beautiful. They really are. So, Spirit, what message in the highest would you like us to receive right now with this newfound passion of self? What message above all other messages would you like us to receive in our highest good right now with this newfound love and passion of self? What card above all other cards? Ajna Durga, the power of good. Look how pretty that is. These cards are so beautiful. Obviously drawn to the tiger on there. Tiger, animal spirit. And butterfly, for that matter. Butterfly is on there too. So is moth. Really. Third eye energy. Card number 15. 15 is a number of the 1, which is new beginnings, the 5, which is great change, to the 6, which is an unconditional loving vibration. So, card number 15, Ajna. Ajna Durga. I hope that's how you say it. I hope the J is a J sound and not an H sound or a silent. Okay, here we go. It says, okay, I'm not going to read all of it, but I'm going to read what sticks out to me. I'm going to read definitely the first paragraph. So it says, you never need lose faith in the power of good. Hey. You never need lose faith in how much you can accomplish as an independent and inspired individual in this world. Talking about loving our frickin' selves, right? Let me hold these cards up with it. You need never believe that you are alone or without divine protection. You never need fear evil. The third eye of the Divine Mother sees all things, is ever watchful and ever just. She births through holy vision the manifest power of good in all realms, and her gaze is upon you now. Trust her. Believe in the power of the divine to keep an eye on things for you. Trust that power to alert you when you need to know something or to understand what is happening in your life and what you need, even if you aren't sure of that yourself at times. Be active in contesting negativity, getting those pings that says, maybe I shouldn't do this, maybe I shouldn't say that. The moment you feel something isn't coming from love, acknowledge it immediately. You don't have to make it about you or analyze it. Trust. Use your divine connection to deal with it promptly and effectively. Call for divine support in all things if you need. You will not divert help away from someone else if you ask for it yourself. When you allow yourself to be helped, this empowers your path, which in turn helps all beings. That's the loving ripple. Divine assistance is always there for you unconditionally. If you're not thinking the best thoughts, divine support will correct your thoughts. Never hesitate to call for that support. It is your greatest ally. Give up your attachment to past experiences or rejection and abandonment so that you can open up to how much the divine loves you and can help you. Practice feeling the confidence and unconditional trust in a higher power, knowing it is stronger than all else. When we trust those pings, when we trust our intuition, when we allow ourselves to be guided in the highest by that, that is our divine connection to our highest self. That's our connection to our highest self, our spiritual being. That is our High Mother, loving us always. That is our angels, loving us always, guiding us always. Hey, that doesn't sound right. That's not coming from love energy. That's coming from someone's need or someone's want in fear or doubt of something else. And it is not your responsibility to handle it. That's why you're getting that ping to disconnect and not wanting to associate with that action or with that task or with that person in that moment. Doesn't mean you won't be guided to be there another time, but it definitely means you're not guided to be there that time. And maybe somebody else would be better suited to be there, or they'd be better suited without you or anyone in that moment. Maybe you saying no, and this person saying no, and that person saying no to them keeps them from going, and it would have avoided what would have been a fucking tower moment. A train wreck of an experience. Maybe everybody canceling on them was their divine protection because no one was resonating with it. They were wanting it out of fear state, or needing it out of fear state, or staying out of obligation, or doing out of guilt. And you didn't need to associate with those energies. Trust your pings that say, nope, something doesn't feel right. Nope, something's telling me I shouldn't do it. Something's telling me I shouldn't do it. Something's telling me if those words leave my mouth, it's going to feel like a lie in my soul. Something's telling me if I do that action, it's going to feel like a lie to my soul. That's why it's saying, handle the truth within the self promptly and effectively. That's effective and efficient. So that you don't have to retract on words, that you don't have to retract on plans. Just simply follow your guidance. You don't need a reason. You don't need to defend yourself or explain it. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sorry, I know you want to hear this, but I can't tell you what you want to hear. That's new love for yourself that manifests passionate experience in your life. And you're being told to follow it because you're being divinely protected as you're going through this transformation. Right? All right. So actions and self-love for my Whispers of Love deck. I love the art in here too. Josephine Wall is one of my favorite artists. All right. Spirit. What action in self-love can we take in the highest at this time for those who would receive this message when they are meant to receive it? What action in self-love can we hold to keep us on our highest good path when we receive this? Here we go. That was easy. That was easy. Yeah. True love. This love is once in a lifetime love. When you realize that loving yourself truly is a once in a lifetime love, and you marry that divine masculine and feminine aspect within the self, you create the true love of your lifetimes. You create love of self. You create love of experience. You create a loving ripple for other people to learn from, to heal through, to experience all of it. You live your best life, your true path. You manifest your divine counterpart who's in alignment with the same energy of self-love that you're in. So if you're loving yourself at 100, you're going to manifest somebody else who loves themselves at 100. They'll be able to respect you and respect themselves. And you'll be able to respect you and yourself and them. You'll be able to show that. It ripples. It ripples. You'll manifest friends who are in alignment with this. You'll manifest co-workers and people in high places and jobs that are in alignment with this. And you start to love your life with a passion. Knowing that when you truly do love yourself, you're divinely protected at all times. At all times. If you ever feel in doubt, you call on your higher, you call on your angels, you call on your guardians, your gods, whoever it is that you pray to. Whoever it is up there that you trust. Even if it's just your higher self. Your intuition comes from somewhere. You can call it in to guide you at any time. And it will do just that. And it will do just that. Truly love yourself. Listen to the soul song in your mind. Listen to the love in your heart. And feel that soul spark. Create fireworks in your life. Create magic. Really, look, we got the magic wand down there. The unicorns Unicorns have been coming up big. She's got the cornucopia above her mind, just outpouring love energy. Water is just love energy. It's endless. When you realize that you can love yourself at 100 and maintain it, that you know how to do that. It's like learning how to ride a bike. Once you learn how to do it, you don't forget. You don't forget how to love yourself at 100. And if you can practice and know that you've got that locked, you've got that on lock. It's an endless flow of love energy in the right direction, whether it's to others or yourself, always. True love is true path. That's your authentic path. Okay. So universe has your back deck. Final closing message for those who would catch this in divine time. Whoa. All of them. All right, Spirit. I'm being told to look at the bottom of the deck and the top of the deck, too. Yeah. Underlying issue, I honor how I want to feel. If you want to feel safe, don't put yourself in positions where things are pinging off and saying, I don't know if it's right. Honor how you want to feel. The conscious issue on top of all else, in every moment the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Thinking and love. The universe is consistent with all of these cards. Honor how you want to feel and align yourself with right thinking, right-minded thinking and love. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. It is always teaching you how to love yourself at 100. And when you've learned that lesson, you get rewarded for learning that lesson because it mirrors back to you. The universe gives love and right back to you at 100. So always honor yourself. And if you don't feel good where you're at, honor yourself more. Tune in to yourself and be in agreement more. Don't let other people convince you to do things that you don't feel resonated to do. All right, and then I got a few more of these cards. Let's see here. My fearless freedom lights up the world. Hey, hey, hey. My fearless freedom lights up the world. This is you prioritizing yourself and becoming one with light consciousness, because that's what that is. Pardon the dogs. That's what your light is. That's your consciousness. When we are in an unconscious state or a dark state, it's because we've tuned out our mind and we're only focusing on what our heart wants and we're not paying attention. We are unconscious. We are turning consciousness off to what actually makes sense. What actually feels like the right time. If we're only doing what we think makes sense on paper, what looks the best on paper, but we're not feeling through it, we get ourselves in jobs we hate, we get ourselves in relationships that we're not happy in, we stick around for friends that are using us, you know what I mean? Because we're unconscious in the heart space. We are turning our consciousness, awareness of that feeling off and just running on our minds. And so you're in the darkness. Fearlessly, right? Fearless freedom lights up the world. Fearlessly align with yourself. I choose love no matter what. Choose to love yourself no matter what. No matter what. Doesn't matter what anybody else's fear state is, need is, want is. It doesn't matter. That is not your job. If you're not guided to do it, if you're not guided to be there, it is not your job. It's somebody else's turn. Or it's their turn to start tuning into themselves and asking themselves, why do I want to do this? Is it coming from a fear state, doubt state, self-criticism, trying to overachieve, trying to prove something? Let them figure it out. That's why they're here. They volunteered to learn in this human body just like you volunteered to learn in yours. Choose love no matter what. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. We feel better and we're happier when we're in alignment. Otherwise, we're always getting ourselves into shit. We're always getting ourselves into shit. And the moon cycles will fucking tell you and remind you that, right? Seriously. Talking about alignment. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, our divine high self, peace cannot be disrupted. When you're in connection, when you create that spark, that fusion of masculine and feminine within the self, your peace cannot be disrupted, because you're only doing what you're resonating to do, what feels right for you to experience, to learn whatever it is that you need to learn from your highest, to be able to learn and self-correct, to improve, so that you can get from 50% self-love to 60% self-love to 90% self-love to 99% self-love to 100. Every experience is teaching you how you can improve loving yourself a little bit more until your peace cannot be disrupted. There is nothing sexier than your authentic truth. That's the fucking truth. Now remind guys, I just had to put out a fucking video on Facebook today because I got way too many PMs from guys. I'm in my self-love. Okay? I'm in my self-love. It starts attracting people because naturally they will want to learn on a soul level and experience with you. The full moon had me literally have to like thank you but no thank you to like a dozen plus people in a matter of like a couple days. More than 100 since the time I've started this thing. Way more. When you're in your authentic self, people are going to be extremely attracted to your light. And that's when you are tested to keep your resonation at 100% the most and just speak your truth. There's nothing sexier than speaking your truth and being in your true energy. Truly. Nothing sexier than your authentic self. When I think I've surrendered, surrender more. The biggest issue that people have is getting over the ego and the crown chakra. That will always be your 99% to 100 mark. Guaranteed. That will always be your 99 to 100% mark. So when you think you've surrendered everything, let go of your wants and your needs just a little bit more and trust the universe. Trust the universe is taking you where it needs to go. It'll take you there every time. When you think you've surrendered to your divine essence enough, and you hit roadblocks in your wants and needs, that's the universe saying, let go. Let go. Make your wish. Give it to the universe. And let it go. When you get to this point, don't pray for things. Don't pray for people. Don't pray for outcomes. Don't pray for specific results. Just pray for the highest good of all in the most effective and efficient way possible. I pray for the highest good of all. I wish for the highest good of all in the most effective and efficient way possible, whatever that looks like. Whatever that looks like, universe. And surrender it. Maybe I don't want what I think I want. Maybe I would have been disappointed. Maybe I would have got dealt a harsh lesson if I got what I wanted. They say be careful what you wish for, right? Wish for the highest good of all. And you won't be sorry for that wish. Truly. So those are the messages, guys. This is about truly falling in love with yourself and finding that rebuilt passion for your life, that you can enjoy being in peace in your own energy, fearlessly being yourself. Create your freedom every time. Every time. Honor how you want to feel all the time. All the time. And remember that the universe is always working in your favor. It is always working in your favor to get you to 100% self-loving vibration and teaching you how to stay there. Because it loves you unconditionally and wouldn't have you manifest at any other vibration but 100. That's where your passion is. That's where true love is. Truly. So, if this message caught you in divine time, I hope it helps. Until next time, Divine Rebel Racey signing off. I love you guys. Love each other. And most importantly, love yourselves. Bye.